Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Ben Olson. With me is Nathan Fox. Together, we're the founders of LSATdemon.com and the Thinking LSAT podcast. We have this first email here from, anonymous. It's a little bit long, but hey guys. So I've taken some redacted LSAT prep course. I enrolled in their online self-paced course with video explanations by yada yada. It was about a 3-month time frame. I jumped into LSAT prep with no floaties or life vest. My perspective was sink or swim, grasping the concepts. I had no prior introduction to LSAT anything before taking this course, and it was not cheap at all. Okay, I think that's how most people start LSAT courses. You don't need any background.
This correspondent is misguided unfortunately, this person took a bad class, and this person is now left with this feeling that they should have done more fundamentals before getting started with this class. They're wrong about that. They actually just studied the wrong shit. Like they just took you don't need the fundamentals in the background and the theory and stuff. This class made it seem like you did, and that's what's wrong. But anyway, go ahead, Ben.
Okay. For familiarization, I could have used different methods before spending crazy money. Redacted is not introductory at all. It was almost like having sex for the first time. Okay. Didn't go as planned, but the longer I was enrolled, the more pleasurable it got.
Okay.
I don't know where this is going.
We got the sinking, swimming analogy, and then we also got the sex analogy going on at the same time. It's a little confusing, but okay.
Okay. My sink, swim philosophy worked to an extent. I'm not sure that anything really worked.
It didn't. That's the thing, is it didn't, because the listen to the rest of this email. It's like, dude, no, it did not work at all. It sucked for you. It did not work for you at all. But anyway, go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, I didn't feel lost throughout any explanations. Redacted is an awesome instructor. So wait, is this a course by an individual?
This is a course by a certain famous LSAT instructor. Yes, I think you probably know who it is, but we don't name this person.
Okay, fair enough. Unfortunately, my test scores told another story and hovered around a crappy 138. Yeah, that is.
So, let's just be clear. If you're scoring 138, you don't understand shit. You understand nothing.
Yeah.
You learned nothing. You didn't feel lost throughout any explanations, but you were, in fact, completely lost. You got nothing. You can't score 138 and understand a damn thing.
Okay. So
that's just true.
Yeah. No, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just
yeah. Okay.
There's the sour grapes for you. But true. Personally, I know my law school pathway curve is considerably higher being a first-gen minority student from a rough and tumble background.
Okay.
Toward the end of my HBCU college journey, I connected with 2 outstanding lawyer mentors and a con law professor. They gave me simple yet revolutionary advice that spurred my perspective and made test prep much more practical.
Spurred my perspective? That doesn't make any sense.
No.
This needed to be edited. Right, just a little writing tip, Anonymous. Cut this down like 50%, because you got too many different things going on and it doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, cut it down 50% and then cut it down 50% again.
Yeah.
Also, coming across podcasts like yours, just breathing and thinking, LSAT has made my horizon limitless with resources.
Has made my horizon limitless with resources.
Okay. The person likes metaphor.
Yeah.
Okay. My question is,
it says my questions is, but
okay. Oops. Yeah. What do you think is the best foundational LSAT prep? I need a better strategy. This is not a sink or swim type of test. Also, do you have any knowledge of redacted LSAT prep? Well, we won't comment on that.
Well, we do have a lot of knowledge of redacted LSAT prep, which is that refugees from this program keep washing up on our shores, and they are just like you. They have no fucking clue what's going on. And it's not that it's you. What? This guy convinced you that that the test is much harder than it actually is. That's what happened in your prep. You paid a lot of money to get confused. That's what happened.
That sucks. Did you use the refugees washing up on the shore as an analogy to his sink or swim analogy?
I didn't know. I was no, but yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, that's what happened here. Is that you did? Yeah, you bought a very expensive, shitty life raft, and you got thrown out into the middle of the ocean, and it didn't have to be that way. You know, you could have just hung out on the beach with us, and it's sunshine and fucking daiquiris over here. We will make this test so much easier for you. But here's the thing. You don't need foundational. What you need is to actually understand shit. One question at a time. One real LSAT question at a time. It's not about studying theory. It's not about memorizing anything at all. It's about going slowly and carefully and really understanding one question at a time.
Yeah. And if you're scoring 138, when you come to the demon, if you were to decide to go down that path, the drilling algorithm would figure that out instantly and be giving you level 1 questions, which is where you should be until you start understanding those really well.
Sign up for a free account at lsatdemon.com. Consider doing 1 month of the subscriptions. I promise you that you will start to realize that this test is not as hard as redacted prep made it seem. It's just so much easier than all that.
So
go ahead.
Anonymous continues, I feel my foundational basis is now jaded.
What?
Are you jaded?
My foundational basis is jaded.
I don't know.
I don't think foundations can be jaded. Okay.
They have emotion, maybe not necessarily a bad way, but sometimes it's better to not be exposed. Yeah, it's better to not be exposed to bad information.
Yeah.
I've pointed this out before. I take this from Sam Harris. There's no information. Then there's good information that moves you forward. And then there's bad information that actually moves you backward. And no information is better than bad information. And you got
like my neighbor John, who thinks that the COVID vaccine like gives you COVID.
Yeah, that's bad information. That's moving John backwards.
Yeah.
Okay. So Anonymous continues, and start with the practical knowledge instead of jumping straight into sex and hard things then
and
saying,
hard things.
And hard things then say, and hard things then say, than saying, I think is what he meant.
I don't know.
I wasn't ready for that. Okay. This is a little hard to read, but I know I can still learn the right way. I've picked up the LSAT trainer and released test prep books that have been helpful practicing and digesting. Thanks for any advice. SLS is my dream school. I think one of your guys is an alum. Keep bringing the knowledge. Your podcast is the bomb.
Thank you, Anonymous. We really appreciate it. I don't mean to be like clowning on your whole thing, but listen, you did a very expensive, very shitty LSAT prep. You need to try LSAT Demon. Okay. If you're a fan of the show, you need to try LSAT Demon. We make the test easy, and that's what you need. You're struggling, you're drowning clearly in this, and we can I think help you a lot, one question at a time. Give us a shot.
Cool. Thanks for writing in. If you have questions for LSAT Demon Daily, email us at daily@lsatdemon.com.